Bayern's deep dive for a new left winger in the transfer market in world football has clearly been going terribly wrong. I mean, how many players have they been rejected by? They've lost so much aura. It's been insane on this left wing search to replace Saga, Gnabry, Coleman. I mean, we've just been looking for that new star left wing to match Olise on the right. And today, Bayern Buddies, the best Bayern duo since robbery, most underrated duo on the internet. We'll be discussing Bayern's left wing transfer search, all the wingers that they've been linked with, who do we think they should sign, who do we think fits the most with Bayern and for the right price tag, and at the end, we'll be throwing in who we think are good and amazing alternatives that we should be looking at as well.
So we're gonna go for the rejections first. We're gonna go off to two wingers. The first one we're gonna mention is Bradley Barcola, playing for PSG, left winger, starting on the bench. He hasn't really started because of PSG's recent signing of Kvaratskhelia, which has for sure paid off for PSG. Obviously, granted, they've won the treble. He scored a Champions League final goal too. He's been absolutely cooking for sure. Absolutely crazy with this because Bradley Barcola would have been an absolute amazing signing for Bayern Munich. I actually do rate that we were looking at Bradley Barcola because it had pretty much Bayern Munich written all over the stars with this signing. That isn't the case because PSG has had some kind of plan with him. But yeah, Bradley Barcola would have been around that 70 million to 90 million, which is a little bit much, but I definitely think it would have been worth it for Bayern. Just imagine Barcola, Olise on the wings, the French connection. He obviously plays for France as well. He has been pretty much in the French national team for a little bit, so he has that international experience. Would have been absolutely amazing. Now, after that rejection, we have another rejection because two is better than one. Let's dive right deep into it.
And a hat trick is better than two. Hat trick of rejections from Nico Williams is about to happen because Nico, he rejected us twice and apparently Bayern are going for him again. Maybe because Bilbao is actually trying to block the transfer to Barcelona, or maybe because we are trying to pay him outrageous wages compared to Barcelona. I mean, look at us trying to pay him 20 million in wages compared to, I think Barcelona is about like 12 million or even less about that. Around 10 million at least for sure, which is, I mean, just clearly goes to show where he wants to play. I mean, wants to stay in Spain. Can you blame him? Gets to play with his homeboy, Lamine Yamal. I mean, there's nothing, we have no negotiation except for money. So really, I can't really blame the board here. We don't really have much pull at all, even as a club compared to Barcelona right now. So we're losing in all aspects except for the financial. So
I really do find it interesting that Herbal has been looking at this saga through a Barcelona's perspective as well, even asking Hansi Flick about it, because knowing about how their financial status is, they might not be able to sign him. But even if that is the case, which I think that's what's going to happen personally, I don't think we should be doing this whatsoever. I don't think we should be signing Nico Williams. We have other wingers that we're going to be mentioning in this video that could potentially be good signings for Bayern Munich. So I don't think we should be signing Nico Williams. I think he could even be like a Spanish Leroy Sané, to be honest with you. I feel like he will cook more at Barcelona because of his homeboys, Pedri, Gavi, Jamal, all that kind of stuff. So I think he should stay at Barcelona, stay where the weather is nice. Do not come to Germany where it's really cold. Lock that in.
So those rejections are obviously happened, done with. I mean, let's put a bow on it. It's over. We're not getting those players, I'll say, at the end of the day. But now we have a group of Premier League merchants, Premier League wingers that we are looking at. I mean, there's a bunch of reports, and let's discuss the ones that are the favorites. I mean, or not even favorites anymore, but just that we've been linked with, just in case. These are the four. First, we have Eze. Second, Martinelli. That's a crash out. Third, Gapco. And four, Matoma. I mean, there's a couple of names I like in there, a couple names we don't like in there. So let's dive into it real quick.
The names that I like is definitely Eze and actually Gakpo, surprisingly, because Eze would actually make sense really financially. Best friends with Michael Olise at Crystal Palace, even bowled out this season with Crystal Palace. Even he scored the winner against Manchester City in the FA Cup final. Definitely has a lot of aura right there. And obviously we would love to have another winger with aura, let me tell you. And he knows probably Musiala as well. Could be a nice little trio right there for sure. And on top of that, financially, it also makes sense as well. I know I just mentioned this, but 60 million and 20 million increments where we would pay, essentially. So that would basically mean we will pay 20 million, 20 million, and 20 million. I think that's definitely financially smart. I would love that. Also an English star as well, played in the English national team, an international star as well, with that being said. Next is Gakpo, the same thing as well. I would love this because he's very versatile, can play on the wing. He did pretty well for the Netherlands in the Euros, let's be completely honest here. And yeah, he's been absolutely balling for Liverpool. Sure, maybe he is a little bit in Salah's shadow, but I still do think this will be an absolutely amazing signing because imagine a Dutch winger and a French winger. What does that remind you of? It reminds us of robbery, let me tell you. So yeah, I would say out of those four, I would go for them. But yeah, let's see what Joey thinks.
Before I get into that, let's talk about Martinelli. I mean, that's clearly a crash out. So yeah, I mean, currently he has a transfer market value of around 55 million. I mean, but I don't really even care if he was 30 million. I do not want to sign him. Do not bring him here. I mean, he's just a Brazilian Gnabry. He cannot do stuff on that left wing. I mean, just no. I'm not even going to talk about it. I don't want to even waste any time on it. Just no, do not sign him. We beat Arsenal every year. We cook them. I mean, we don't want any players from them. And then I think we have the cheapest option of the bunch, Matoma. I mean, 40 million would save us a lot of money, but I don't think that's that impressive. His stats, of course, and he does have the hype behind his name, which probably helps, but I mean, it's just, I think there's some better options here definitely that would help the stature of our club, because that's also an important thing at Bayern, of course. I mean, maybe he makes his name there. It's a bit of a high risk to sign him. I mean, it's only 40 million, but we've been shooting blanks with our signings recently, I feel like, with just Paulinho, I mean, Sacha Bowie, of course. It's just been unimpressive, and I think we need to finally just grab our balls and freaking sign someone that has aura already. Yeah, so I definitely agree with Pat. I mean, I don't know about Gapco, but I like Eze. Eze is my favorite out of those four Premier League merchants. Get him with Olise. I like that. I like that little combo. I like that little connection, and I think we should lock him in if anything else fails. And now, the biggest one, the most potential to happen in Buddy's eyes, Bayern Buddy's eyes, I think in everyone's eyes, is Rafael Liao. I mean, smiling merchant, AC Milan merchant. I mean, do we want him? I don't know. Let me know below how you guys think about this transfer, Liao to Bayern. I mean, it would come at a pretty penny. I think, I mean, it started off around 70 million, but now I think it's climbing to the heights of 90 million. Who knows if it ends up at 100? I mean, definitely, I don't think worth that much, 90 to 100. I think 70 is much more fair, but in this transfer market, that's what's going to happen. And I think that's the transfer that's going to probably end up happening at Bayern in the end of the summer. I mean, he hasn't outright rejected us, and it seems like a match that's going to happen.
It really does seem like he's waiting for us. I mean, I think the only reason why we actually haven't fully gone over to him, there was some kind of doubts, which is definitely understandable, because we obviously would like a winger to have good defensive attributes, because obviously we had Leroy Sané and we know about his defensive attributes. I think we should definitely try and sign him. He's very explosive down on that left wing. Even Karl-Heinz Rummenigge is a fan of him. So I would absolutely love that. He obviously knows ball too. One of Bayern's legends as well. And, you know, is a great board member at one point as well. So I think we should definitely try and go for Liao. I feel like with the wingers that we just listed, even though we did obviously get rejected by Nico and Barcola, I feel like Liao is the most established. Given, of course, he did have a poor season with AC Milan, but AC Milan in general had a poor season. Let's be completely honest here.
So hopefully it helps us restructure that wage structure a bit better. We're not ending there. Obviously, Liao is looking like the most likely to happen, but with our track record this summer, we might not even get him. So let's look at who Bayern Buddies thinks we should sign and look at as alternatives. And we've heard you guys say his name a bunch of times in the comments. We've seen you guys, and we do agree, even if we haven't outright made a video about it. Yildiz from Juventus. I mean, Sancho might be heading there, so maybe we could take the opportunity, get Yildiz into Bayern. I mean, what a player. We had him. We sold our academy, our board, whoever just sold the bag with him, and just clearly couldn't identify talent. But yeah, we want him. We need him if Liao doesn't work out.
Yeah, I guess Yildiz, I feel like he will go around 80 million. Definitely that's a good price tag for him. You know, he's still relatively young. You know, he's establishing himself at Juventus. He's been absolutely fantastic for Juventus. Imagine him on the left wing, Musiala, Cam, right wing, Olise. Oh, that is very orgasmic, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would absolutely love that, especially since, you know, he's obviously played for Bayern too. And obviously, he's Turkish too. And I feel like we definitely do need some Turkish players on our team for sure. I feel like that would add a little bit of spice into our team. I would absolutely love that for sure. Yildiz would be an absolute amazing winger for Bayern Munich. I think we should definitely be looking into this a little bit more than we have.
Yeah, in this situation, we have the pull for once, the aura. Juve are not it anymore. And I mean, we finally have some negotiating on the line with the players. I think, unless he's fallen in love with Juve already somehow, I mean, we have the pull to take him away, to give him just a better chance at winning trophies. So lock that in.
This has Delict written all over it, and we locked that in. Lock this in, Bayern Munich.
Now, the next one, I don't know why we stopped looking into him. I mean, it's clearly not happening, I don't think, at all. Xavi Simons, 80 million around there, maybe a little more, I'm not sure, but I really wish we looked into this a little deeper. I don't know exactly why we stopped. I don't know what happened, but just another player that Bayern, maybe the board is selling on and just forgetting about. So yeah, Xavi Simons, he could play multiple positions for us. Obviously would help out with injuries or whatnot, and even maybe let Musiala and him be a little more dynamic on that left side, Cam as well. Just very fluid football that I'm sure company would want to play. So I mean, I don't know why we haven't looked at him further, and it's pretty disappointing to me.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Xavi Simons, I think we've all heard of him a long time ago. You know, he was a great player in Barcelona's academy. Went to PSV a little bit, balled over there, and now he's balling in RB Leipzig. Played a little bit in PSG with with Messi and Neymar and all those players as well. So he has a lot of experience for sure. And he's playing in the Dutch national team as well, the international player. I think we should definitely be looking into this, taking this a little bit more seriously, just like with Yildiz, for an example. But yeah, I would absolutely love Xavi Simons at Bayern Munich. I have no idea why we stopped looking at him.
Now, this is the most unrealistic one. It's never happening, but we want to throw it in because we liked it at the beginning of the summer, maybe a little earlier in spring, was Rodrigo. Probably end up close to 80 to 100 million, 90 million. I mean, it would have been cool to have a little Brazilian flair back on the team. The idea was he would be able to play left wing 100% of the time at Bayern instead of Real Madrid having Mbappe, Vinny, and him over there forcing him to play right wing. But I mean, he's Brazilian, doesn't want to be in Germany maybe, wants to stay in this warmer country, Spain, and he's, I mean, obviously Real Madrid have their aura, of course. Sure, they didn't have the best season, but they still have their aura, of course. So I mean, it would have been hard to prime away to the cold Germany, Munich nights, but it would have been cool to see Rodrigo on the left wing. I don't know if I'm seeing the vision with him there in terms of play style at least, but maybe it would have proved me wrong. But yeah, Rodrigo is the last one that we kind of wish Bayern would have looked into a lot more.
I mean, according to reports, it has been said that Rodrigo is looking to leave Real Madrid. So I mean, who knows what can happen here. I believe a lot of teams in the Premier League are interested in him, of course. And of course, it would be really nice to have a Brazilian in the squad, because every time there's a Champions League winner, there's a Croatian, and there's always a Brazilian in the team. So that would have been absolutely perfect, because we have Stanisic, could have had Rodrigo in there as well. So I mean, hey, it's okay to dream, and Buddies is dreaming, and I know people in the comments are either going to agree with Rodrigo or they're going to be dreaming with us for sure. But I think Rodrigo could have been a decent signing. We maybe should be looking into him, at least maybe inquiring about him. Just put your feet into the water, just knock on the door a little bit, see what's up, because you never know at the end of the day. It happened with De Ligt as well. We kind of knocked on the door and then we ended up pouncing it. Granted, obviously it didn't work out, but still, we do have the aura for it. I believe Bayern Munich, we do have the aura. We should be locking in a good winger, a backup winger. Get Gnabry out of my club. Sane's already out. That's already perfect. Keep Coman because he's still a legend for Bayern and he's performing well. But yeah, sign 2 wingers, lock this in, Bayern Munich.
So yeah, let us know what you guys think about Bayern's left wing searches. Who do you guys want to see? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know who you think they're actually going to get. And if, the Bayern board has no aura anymore, it's cooked. So yeah, comment below, like, all that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And Bayern Munich, Bayern Buddies, we are out.